Hey everyone, it's Super Castlevania IV, and I love the sound of the Konami logo.
I just love. I totally got what you meant by that, right? Like that's an easy comprehension.
Yeah.
But like, man, that's a fun. I love the sound of that logo.
You know, it's like Skinner in The Simpsons going, "I love that sound."
I'm watching a corgi play with a penguin-shaped ball right now. It's really cute.
You're not watching Super Castlevania IV, Carrie?
I'm watching both. I have a lazy eye, so I can watch both at the same time.
All right. Oh, hey, a tombstone.
Better than a wombstone.
You made that joke before.
And I'm gonna make it again.
I've never heard a game. I thought it was really funny.
Well, it's a dark and stormy night. You know,
Okay.
I've just been thinking. I just thought about it, but like, it has been quite some time since the last time we did a Castlevania game. Like, it was in 2017.
I was gonna say, wasn't I there for that?
You were there for Castlevania 1, but you were busy for 2 and 3. Every 100 years, the forces of good mysteriously start to weaken. Thus, the power of Dracula starts to revive itself. His power grows stronger and stronger every 100 years.
So
Dracula has revived
stronger.
many times. However, his sinister actions have been consistently thwarted by the Belmont family. I was about to say constantly, but then I corrected myself midway through.
I mean, that probably would have worked too. I mean, slightly less precise or accurate.
Yeah,
but,
It's been 100 years since the last
or less
confrontation between Dracula
Yeah.
and the Belmont family.
It would have
But
been right.
now the serenity of Transylvania is being threatened by destructive forces. You know those forces, so very destructive. On a dark and eerie night, Dracula rose from his grave to unleash his destructive power over the countryside. Once again, Simon Belmont is called upon to destroy Dracula. With only his whip and courage, he sets out to restore peace to Transylvania. Alright, so let me get something out of the way here.
Again, and he...
So, Super Castlevania IV is a reimagining of Castlevania 1. Like, it's got the same plot, but, like, the actual game itself is completely different. But the thing is, it's a bad name. For one thing, there is no Super Castlevania 1 through 3. There's Castlevania 1 through 3, and then there's Super Castlevania 4. In Japan, this game
Is there a Castlevania 4? Just regular Castlevania 4?
No, it's this. But here's the thing about that. In Japan, this game is just called Akumajo Dracula, or Demon Castle Dracula. The exact same name as the first game, which makes me feel like that this game's title should have probably just been Super Castlevania.
Yeah, that would have made sense. It's
Also,
like,
you can moonwalk up and down stairs in this game.
Stairs? That's real. Holy shit.
I will be using it as much as possible. Anyway,
fucking gangster, what the fuck?
So, yeah, actually, like, so it was 2017. It was right at the end of Smash Team Games Season 2, right after Sonic Mania, the first playthrough, not the other one. We did Castlevania 1 through 3, and then we also did Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 1 and 2, which are also like which are very much like modeled after the NES Castlevania games, or like 1 and 3 specifically. So this is the first time we're actually...
Or the gold was bones the
yes,
whole time?
that's what that was from.
Okay.
like,
This is the first time that we are seeing Castlevania in higher quality graphics than 8-bit. Because of that.
Yeah, Castlevania.
This game, yeah, so like, it's basically like a supercharged Castlevania 1, although again, like, level designs and bosses are completely different. But like, you know, there's new features, like Simon can now whip in 8 directions instead of just 1, which is very nice.
I did notice that. I thought that was wild.
Yeah, also, he can now influence his direction in midair.
He can strafe.
It's now well, because like in the original Castlevania games, when you started moving, like you either jump straight up without any movement, or you're moving and you can't like adjust it at all. Starting like in this game, you can, though it's still got the stiffness where like you can't like stop it. You're either like going straight in one direction or straight in the other, and the jump ends after a period of time. So it's still kind of stiff, but it's something you can work with.
Take this. Here.
Also, the reason I am very insistent on using the boomerang cross is because it's the best weapon in the game, bar none. Yeah. Hit the candles enough times, and you get the double and triple shots, which will allow you to have more than one of those on screen, like 2 and 3 respectively. Get this, and bosses just become a non-issue for the rest of the game, as long as you can stay alive.
Take this. Here, take this.
That's Richter!
Yeah, I know. Either way, it makes sense because of how much you're fucking throwing the cross.
So, okay, really fast. I do want to cover something. Wait. Oh shit, I accidentally hit escape to like do something, and then I actually hit 1, which for some reason goes to the first 10th of the video. What time are we on?
6:24, 6:25, 26, 27. Okay.
Wow, that was You said 6:24. I moused over the timeline at 6:24, and I was like, "Okay, we're done. We're good." Anyway, you ever notice that like numbers 1 through 9? Like, wait, that wasn't what I was talking about. In the beginning, it was like every 100 years, like the forces are good weaken, and I think Gabe made a comment about this where it's like once again Simon Belmont like has to, and it's like if this happens every 100 years, did this like happen when Simon, assuming he's like 30, like he did it when he was -70.
So Konami's American branch was really trying to push this as a sequel rather than like a reimagining, remake, whatever. So like you have the first game, which is the same story as this with Simon Belmont. You have the second game, which is the one that it has the lowest rating Carrie's ever given a game.
Like a 2?
You gave it a 3.5.
3.5, yeah, okay.
That's pretty brutal still.
Yeah, especially for me. I'm hard to disappoint.
Yeah, okay, so, the second one, yeah, that's also Simon Belmont. It takes place afterwards, and it involves him, finding the, body parts of Dracula and bringing them to the ruins of Castlevania to, burn them so that he can remove a curse that's been placed upon him. But then Dracula ends up coming back to life in the process, and he has to kill him. Castlevania 3 is a prequel starring Simon's great-grandfather, Trevor. And then this is the same plot as the first game. And there's horse heads.
Simon Belmont Street from Portland, Oregon. Never been there, wouldn't know for myself.
Holy shit. I was gonna say a funny quip, but the sushi I'm eating, I put too much like wasabi on one of the like bits, one of the
ribs.
I'm gonna call it a roll cutlet because I think it's a terrible way to describe it.
Oh. Wait, check out like my favorite attack. You can just dangle it around freely.
Side B?
Oh, look at that! You're just flinging.
Hell yeah, I do love that.
You're almost like ragdoll it with your
Wait, who's side B?
Cheek melee side B.
Oh yes, of course. Brawl 2, right?
You can move your chain around. Yeah.
Okay, like.
Anyway, I just had too much wasabi, and so I was just like actively fucking dying.
Oh no! Oh, a ghost!
Copy that.
And I wanted to explain that like the joke was gonna be like Carrie said she's hard to disappoint for like video games because every commentary she learns for the first time what a video game is.
Yeah, it's a disease. It's unfortunate.
You forget specifically what a video game is.
But I've learned to live with it and be thankful for every day.
It's very situational Alzheimer's.
Every day you learn what Hamtaro Ham Heartbreak is.
That would be awesome. How cool would that be to relive that game as if it's new every day?
All right, get ready for this shit.
Oh, dude, it's like the Minecraft guys.
Yeah, okay, the skeleton jockey.
What about your craft?
Yeah, dude. I learned that like the skeleton horses. Do you say what's Minecraft?
I know you said Minecraft, and I said, how about yours craft?
Oh no.
Oh, you mean the skeleton horse
Minecraft.
traps?
Minecraft.
You're talking about the skeleton horse traps?
Yeah, the skeleton.
Where you
Like
just
when
see
a
them out in the
skeleton, what is it? It's like if a skeleton is struck by lightning, it'll split into 4 skeleton horses with skeleton horsemen.
No. So seeing a skeleton horse out in the wild is like an intentional trap. It's a mob trap. So every time you get close to it, lightning will hit it, and yeah, it'll spawn.
Oh, is that how?
If it just hits, if it just hits the horse normally, then like if you have like a saddle on it, then like the horse dies. But like the initial spawning in is a mob trap.
Wait, are we talking Zelda now?
We're talking about Minecraft.
Oh. Next time on Smash Team Games, Minecraft horses get struck by lightning.
It's not Minecraft or Thinecraft, Carrie. It's the people's craft.
It's our craft.
So I use